Yogis. This is Kristen Aza with my 1 week update for the Black Lives Matter Rocket Yoga Teacher Training. First and foremost, I know that I mentioned I was going to do daily updates, but with the training, mothering, and life happening in general, I just realized that that wasn't exactly feasible. So I made the switch to doing weekly updates instead. So this first week of training has been incredibly intense. It has already considerably taken so much more out of me than my 200-hour training. Hands down, it's been way more physical as well. But for those of you that don't know, 200-hour training is predominantly foundational. So you cover a lot of the philosophy of yoga, basic anatomy, which is a lot of info, and you'll probably go through the basic poses and sun salutation and basic sequencing. And I realized this week during one of my journaling exercises that through all this intense training, I've been developing my own platform on YouTube and my website. I came to the conclusion that I will not be seeking certification at the end of this training, but I will still participate in the training. Another thing that bothered me a bit during this first week of training was that I was putting so much into these assignments and getting the work done that I was really losing touch with my own personal practice. And the same thing happened to me during my 200-hour training. And the way I think about it is, if you lose touch with why you're doing what you're doing, then soon enough you'll lose sight of yourself, your personal goals, and yoga means so much to me. And I didn't want the effects of giving my all to this training to deplete what I have to give to my personal practice. So I will be continuing in the training. I just will not be seeking certification. So I also will continue along with the week-long updates of this training. So that's 2 more after this one, and we'll just see where I'm at come next week. Honestly, one of my favorite parts of the training so far has been the reading assignments. We've been assigned to read Skill in Action by Michelle Johnson and The 4 Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. And honestly, we could have a whole training on Skill in Action alone. The book offers a reader a way of understanding how to fuse social justice with yoga. And this is right up my alley with everything that I want to do with this channel and with yoga. My aim is to really open up more opportunities and more pathways yoga for Black people. We are an incredibly underserved community. I don't see Black-owned yoga studios where I'm from. And even in my 200-hour teacher training, I was the only person of color. My intent for the things I want for my platform for yoga is to really allow for Black people to feel included within this yoga community and have a place for them to learn, grow, whether it's spiritually or consciously or in personal development. It is a tool for learning, a tool for healing, a tool for well-being, and I really want to give that back to my community. I definitely look forward to sharing this continued experience as well as my journey. I hope you do come back for next week's video and check back often, as I'm constantly adding new content. Thank you for sharing your time. Namaste.